again, remember how you feel in terms of level of hunger and how you feel later. One thing that happens a lot is during the transmission, not only you start to feel less hungry, sometimes you feel so full, you start to burp in public. Do not worry, especially for ladies. Don't think, oh, I'm not being ladylike. That means you got it. In this safe environment where we are here to love and support each other, whatever happens, it's all good. Okay, burping is fine. It's part of the gift. I said earlier, this is not something special in the Chinese culture. In September 2010, in Austria, Peter Straubinger, have you heard of him? He's a documentary filmmaker, very credible. He does his homework. He will spend like 10 years studying a subject before he filmed it. He made a film named In the Beginning, There Was Light. Who has heard of that? Yes, okay. Of course, it was controversial. Some people did not get it. And there's one person who blindly followed it and somehow died of starvation. So that's why I want to emphasize, please don't do it with willpower or just for the sake of losing weight. By the way, the documentary won the best documentary of the year award in Austria and Switzerland. He interviewed several people who were on Bigu. They called different names. The majority of the interviewees have been proven to be extremely credible and real with pure intent. One of them was an Indian living saint who has been living on light for 60 years, 6 decades. And the government and the scientific community have been monitoring him to make sure he did not sneak up at night and eat something. So it is totally within human potential. I'm not saying in today's time everybody can achieve that, but it's totally within human potential. Again, it's not something we pursue too much. It happens naturally. With the way we do it is through energy healing transmission, not willpower. Before we start the transmission, I wanted to emphasize a few other things that are on the inside, the invisible side. One thing is pay attention to our thoughts and emotions, although nobody can see them, because there are energy waves associated with every thought and every emotion. Whether you agree with that intellectually or not, we all know if she has a negative emotion in her heart, we can feel that. We want to stay away from her. If she's happy and joyous, we are naturally attracted to her. All these energy waves emanate and impact everyone and everything in our environment and eventually go to the heart of Mother Earth. So if you have a habit of getting angry with people over little things, the negative impact is tremendous. It starts with hurting your own heart and making yourself sick. Of course, everybody around you will get some kind of health issues. And the Mother Earth is receiving all these negative energy waves constantly because we become more and more negative as a group. Who has heard of the Institute of Heart Math? Okay, wonderful organization. In today's time, people really believe in scientists, right? So if scientists come up with something, we listen much more closely. According to the Institute of Heart Math, if you are angry for 5 minutes, your entire body's immune system gets weaker for 6 hours. So during these 6 hours, you're more prone to what? Sickness, right? I love the Ho'oponopono. Everybody, Ho'oponopono? Simply put, the 4 phrases. We have different meditative practices that are very, very similar. But sometimes in daily life, we don't have time to get into a quiet place and start meditate, right? When your customer starts to yell at you, you may not adjust yourself quickly enough, right? But with Ho'oponopono, thanks to Dr. Joe Vitale's promotion, it becomes very easy to use for daily use, right? Anybody can say the 4 phrases. What are they? I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And those words work the same in all different languages. If you are happy and positive, joyful for 5 minutes, the same number works. Also for 6 hours, your immune system is strengthened. So during that 6 hours, nothing can get you down. You're just so strong and happy. Virus, doesn't matter. It doesn't make you sick. Negative emotions from other people don't get into you. So pretty encouraging news, tested by scientists with instruments. That is important for us to know. Most of us have accumulated a survivor kit, right? Again, they are mostly on the young side. Accumulate things in your garage, in your car, etc. Band-aid, all the first aid stuff. So today's gift is on the inside. The transmission will be effective beyond today and beyond this place. Just like all the other practices I share, when you need it, you reconnect yourself with this energy healing transmission beyond time and space. On top of that, I'd like to give everybody a gift of a free Bigu transmission card. So right after this, all of you who are here, everybody takes one. We brought just enough for one for each person. If you happen to be the last one in line and we run out, somebody took 2, just write down your information, we'll mail you one. Okay, so carry this Bigu transmission card with you. It will further strengthen your Bigu transmission. And feel free to email us to share your experience. We have received amazing healing stories from people. And to speak of messages and thoughts, I want to share a message I received on June the 26th, which is last Tuesday, as I was doing my morning meditation, including a practice that I do every day, but especially a few days before a major event such as this. So the practice is called a Feng Shui clearing practice, where I ask the grandmasters to help everyone clear your path, clear this beautiful energy field, and protect this energy field. So right after the transmission, I received this message in the form of a poem. At first I thought, that sounds like the peace prayer of St. Francis. But when I listened closely, it was different. It's kind of close in terms of the phrases, but different. So I'd like to share this with you. I think this not just applies to me, but it applies to all of us. So the title of this poem was Heart. And I saw this big red heart in the air. And it goes like this. Oh, Divine Mother, let me be an instrument of your great love. Where there's a cold heart, let me warm it. Where there's a hardened heart, let me soften it. Where there's a weakened heart, let me strengthen it. Where there's a hungry heart, let me nourish it. Where there's a broken heart, let me heal it. Where there's a lonely heart, let me love it. For I am love, and I love every heart. Thank you for infusing me with infinite amount of love to warm, soften, strengthen, nourish, heal, and love every heart. When every heart is filled with great love, the planet will be heaven on earth, where all lives live happily together in peace and harmony.